did not know that.
This episode, Hans Steininger, the man who was killed by his own beard. Beards have been around for a long time. Some people with beards give us a feeling of joy or warmth, and some do not. This is the story of a man with a big beard named Hans Steininger, a man whose 4.5-foot long beard betrayed and killed him. Okay, the beard may not have knowingly betrayed him, but it did cause his death. This is Hans, but not the Hans with the murderous beard. This is a different Hans, Hans Langseth. I guess back in those days, if your name was Hans, you were obligated to grow long beards. This Hans lived from 1846 to 1927. Langseth was born in Norway and came to the United States in 1867 and worked as a farmer in Elkton Township, Minnesota. Later, he traveled around the United States in a freak show, showing off his great big beard. The reason why we're mentioning him is that he has the longest beard in history at 17.5 feet. That's 13 feet longer than Hans Steininger, the man with the killer beard who held the old record of 4.5 feet. So let's get to Hans Steininger and his unfortunate beard. Steininger lived in Braunau am Inn, Austria in the mid-1500s, and at that time was thought to have the longest beard in the world. Even though it wasn't close to the 17-foot beard the later Hans would have, as you can imagine, a beard of that length would constantly be getting in your way. So, according to legend, Hans would roll it up and put it inside a leather pouch, probably something like this. Hans and his beard became so popular that they made him mayor of the city. Well, why wouldn't you? But tragically, the cruel hand of fate would end the rule of Hans and his wonderful whiskers. On September 28, 1567, a fire broke out in his cozy little town. Hans, being the mayor, was at the center of all the commotion. It is unclear whether his magnificent beard had worked itself free from its leather pouch, or if in all the hysteria Hans had forgotten to tuck it safely away. Regardless, as Hans dashed towards some stairs to help his brave minions battle the flames that were threatening the town, Hans's whiskers became entangled in his legs and... The result was a broken neck. That was the end of Hans and his remarkable but impractical beard. After his death, the city created a monument to their bearded hero and placed it on the side of St. Stephen's Church so that Hans and his beard will live on forever. But even better, the townspeople removed Hans's beard and secured it in a glass case in the town's historical museum. Hans' beard can be observed to this day. Well, that's all I have for you for this episode. Thanks for watching. I want to ask you a favor, please like and subscribe this channel. It really helps support keeping it going. Thanks. See you next episode.